Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. My name is Sonali. Very good evening to you all. Yesterday, we talked about the pursuit on happiness. We understood where really happiness comes from. It comes from within us, it's not found from outside. But to access that rhythm of happiness within, we need to know who we truly are. So, this is our second day of our workshop on holistic health and healing. The topic for today is my true identity. So let's welcome our guest speaker, BK Hitesh Bhai. He is a meditation instructor and a spiritual guide, currently serving Brahmakumaris headquarters, Mount Abu. Let's welcome him.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the welcome and thank you everyone for joining. Uh, Congratulations to all of you that you all have taken a step and you all want to create a difference, make your life better. So thanks to everyone for being a part of this. So just for 2 minutes, let's learn that how to meditate on the information, what information we receive, what we are going to get, how to use that in changing ourselves, in helping ourselves, in talking to ourselves, because talking to self, talking to mind is a very big art and very few have right knowledge about it and very few have learned it. So let's learn this, that how can I talk to myself, how can I not let the negativity, the temporary thought process, do not let overpower it and create your own thought, decide your feelings. So just experience what I'm going to say. If you are new, you can keep your eyes closed, but best would be keeping your eyes open. So just withdraw your attention from this outside world. Do not think about the future. Do not think about people for some time. Just focus in this moment. पूरा ध्यान इस मोमेंट पर ले आए, प्रेजेंट में आ जाए. Check, is there any disturbance? Is there any thought about future or past? Just tell it to your mind that no, for the next 60 minutes, I'll just focus in this moment. The word can wait, few things can wait, but my happiness is in the moment, is within me. It is not in the future, not in the people, not in the outcomes. It is right here and within me. I do not need anything of this physical world to experience that happiness, that bliss. I just have to take a minute, detach from this world, and experience myself. And that is, I am a happy being. मैं खुश हूँ, खुश हो जाऊंगा नहीं. इस मोमेंट पे I am peaceful and happy. I accept things as they are. No resistance, no questions, complete surrender, complete acceptance. Thank you. So yesterday we discussed about happiness, and happiness is very, very close to me also, because in actual life, whatever we are doing, whatever we are thinking of, uh, reaching to a point in our corporate life, we get married, we think of doing many things, possessing few things, but the real reason is that we want to be happy. असली में हम सभी इसलिए कर रहे हैं because हम खुश रहना चाहते हैं. That's a different thing that we somehow have forgotten, that what is the meaning of real happiness. And I'm sure when we discussed yesterday, you must have got few correction in your thought process. So it's very, very simple, which we discussed, that happiness blooms from within. We know this, that happiness is actually inside. What we look for outside, we fall into the pleasures, and with pleasures, they take away our inner power, they take away our peace and makes us weak. So I have to keep reminding that happiness is within me. Of course, today we'll also talk about it. When we talk about our identity, we'll talk that we are happy being and how to practice it. उसे कैसे practice करें, हम बात करेंगे उस बारे में. तो ये भी बात की थी कि happiness happiness is an independent identity. ये किसी पर डिपेंड नहीं करता है कि मुझे खुशी मिले. It's irrespective of the situations, how people are behaving, how my situation is, how my physical health is, irrespective, right? तो हमने ये बात की that we if we do not put labels, then we'll be completely happy. We'll talk about it in details today. So we talked about happiness, that we should have good relationships to stay happy, right? And we should have pure thoughts, positive thoughts, happy thoughts to feel the permanent happiness. We are not talking about 5 minutes happiness throughout the day. No, we are talking about the permanent happiness, which will stay with us when we accept things as they are, when we have peace in the mind, when we are not holding on to any grudges about anyone. So we'll talk about it today. So we have to focus our attention that there is an outside world, there is an outer world, and there is an inner world. So first step, what I have to do, I have to tell myself that my inner world has nothing to do with the outer world. बाहर जो भी situation हो रही है, it has nothing to do with what's going on in my mind, how I am feeling. So we have to break those patterns. We have to remove all those negative beliefs which have been put up to in our mind by different medias, social media, movies, elders, whatever it is. We have to break all those patterns through spirituality. So let's come to the today's topic. I'm sure you must have experienced, you must have attended this and you know about it, right? So let's talk about it today, that my true identity. So what happens that a lot of people, there are many people who have the identity crisis. अगर हिंदी में बोलूं तो बहुत से लोगों को ऐसे होता है कि रह रहकर कुछ दिनों बाद ये थॉट जरूर आता है that why am I in this world? What is the reason of living? Right? What is the purpose of my life? What is the meaning of this universe, this world? And And when we do not get these answers, we feel sad, we feel low, because we feel that, I'm not that special, I am not good, I am not enough, I am not complete, and it makes us feel low. Then we look for the things outside कि कुछ लोग अप्रिशिएट करें, कुछ लोग मुझसे प्यार से बात करें, मुझसे रिस्पेक्ट से बात करें, और हम उसमें अपने आप को भूल जाते हैं हम क्या है. So today we are going to talk in details about who we really are and who we are not. So we have made identities in the people, in the relationships, in the positions, in the possessions. For example, we think that if I have a son, we try to look for identity in our kids, or in position that I am a manager, or in possessions that I have this car, this is my car, this is my house. So हम असली जो अपनी वर्च्यूज है, असली जो अपना नेचर है, उससे बहुत दूर चले गए हैं, और दूर जाने की वजह से we do not feel that kind of contentment, that happiness, that peace within us. And reason of all kind of overthinking, negativity is this, that somehow we have forgotten that who we actually are. So what is my true identity? Can anyone say that? Does anyone wants to share that? Do you get these kind of thoughts? What is my identity? कि मैं हूँ कौन? For example, अगर कोई सोचता है कि let's say I'm a manager, right? And let's say a situation comes in their life and the job goes away. So क्या हुआ? Identity crisis हो गया कि क्या मैं हूँ क्या? If I'm not this job, अगर ये job रही ही नहीं, तो क्या हुआ? Who am I actually? 20 साल किसी ने जॉब की एंड एकदम से वो चली गई, तो लोगों को आइडेंटिटी क्राइसिस हो जाता है दैट मैं हूँ क्या, एंड आई एम माय वर्क. हम अपने काम से अपने आप को इतना अटैच कर लेते हैं, एंड देन we we are not able to stay away from the work. We look something, we look for appreciation in the work, we look for appreciation in the relationships, and when we don't get it, we get sad. We think that I have done so much and कुछ भी मुझे खुशी नहीं मिली, उसमें मुझे appreciation नहीं मिली है, right? So हम असली में हैं कौन? क्या कहेंगे? पता है वो ठीक है, हो सकता है काफी लोगों को पता भी है, people know about that energy, that soul, कहीं कहीं से सुन लिया है. But what do you think throughout the day, what our main attention is? Where we put most of our time, most of our energy, most of our attention, most of our money on this body, on the soul, on the mind. क्या कहेंगे कि मैं हूँ कौन? ये बहुत बहुत बहुत, it's a very big question. Don't take it just like any other question. It's a very big question. It's a life-changing question. Who am I actually? Am I the one which the world has told me throughout the years, throughout the births? क्या मैं बॉडी हूँ? अगर मैं बॉडी हूँ, तो हम ऐसे क्यों कहते हैं कि my body is tired, my hand, my legs, my eyes? So subconsciously, we all know this truth. And the second part is, I am not my mind. Because in the second step, this is the confusion. So many people have this doubt about what is mind, what is intellect, what is soul, मन क्या है, बुद्धि क्या है, आत्मा क्या है, दिल क्या है, दिमाग क्या है. It's all messed up, right? ये emotions क्या है, ये feelings क्या है, ये thinking क्या है. It's all messed up. So let's talk about it a little, layer by layer. First is, start telling yourself that I am not my body, I am not my mind. I am I am an energy. I am a soul. There have been so many experiments, so many scientists have researched on it that we all carry an aura. हम अपने साथ एक एनर्जी फील्ड कैरी कर कर रखते हैं, राइट? और जैसा हम सोचते हैं that spreads around our environment. There has been image about before meditation and after meditation, how our energy field just changes. And actually everything is vibrations, like everything is vibrating. So in reality, in truth, we are just not, but we are able to see through the eyes. हम सिर्फ वो नहीं है जो सिर्फ आंखों से दिखते हैं. We are metaphysical entity, and main is that. And it's not just about knowledge. Only having the knowledge that I am a soul is not going to help. We have to experience it. First is knowledge. Second is experiencing it, realizing it. So start telling yourself these three questions: that I am not my body, I am not my mind, I am not my tags and labels. This is going to help you in not taking bad decisions in your life, wrong decisions in your life, and not looking for right thing at the wrong places, right? Not looking for happiness at the wrong place. गलत एड्रेस पे चाहे हम 50 साल ढूंढते रहे, वो चीज वहां नहीं मिलेगी. So start telling yourself, I am not my body, I am not my mind, and I am not my tags, relationships, labels. तो हम हैं कौन? Who we are actually. So I am not the body, I am not the emotions. Why we are telling about I am not my mind, I'm not my emotions, or I'm not the thoughts? Because we all have a habit of getting attached to our thoughts. When a negative thought comes up, we attach to it. We start seeing it as our reality. And this is the reason we are not able to break away from that negative cycle. कुछ भी नेगेटिव चलता है, ब्रेक नहीं लग पाती है. We keep on constantly thinking about that negative thing, that negative incident, that past incident happened in our life. Maybe we feel low about ourselves. हम अपने बारे में अच्छा नहीं सोचते, हम अपने आप को criticize करते हैं, guilty, any kind of negative emotion, negative thinking. We start identifying ourselves with it because deep down we have accepted it that I am my mind. So time to create a gap, time to create a space. So I am not my emotions, I am not my thought, I am not my mind. So whatever is running, there is a reason behind it. ऐसा क्यों चल रहा है, इतना नेगेटिव क्यों चल रहा है, उसका रीजन है. We'll talk about it later. But there is a reason, because of the negative information what we have given to our mind. कुछ गलत, कुछ नेगेटिव देखा, सुना, पढ़ा, that is that is making it think negative. So I'm not actually that. I am not that. I am more powerful than. The mind is just an instrument of the soul. I am the soul. And here we study, अगर हम technicalities की बात करें, that mind is a faculty of soul. मन आत्मा की एक शक्ति है. Mind, intellect and impressions. मन, बुद्धि और संस्कार आत्मा की शक्ति है. So I am more powerful than my mind. I am a soul. What kind of soul? We'll talk about it. But first step is I am a soul. I am the soul. So I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. Okay. I am one with the divine spark within me. What is the divine spark? We'll talk about it. And I am a child of God. We'll talk about it in details in the coming sessions. And it's very, very important to feel that I am connected with God. I have a relationship with God, because When we say to ourselves that I am a soul, ultimately we'll say to ourselves that yes, I am a soul and I am child of Supreme Soul, right? So I have to experience this. I have to tell myself. And again, this is just knowledge. Knowledge is first part. Second is today we all will experience this. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Tell it to yourself that I am a soul, not my mind. Whatever the negative thinking is running, that's not true. What is truth? We'll talk about it. But that's not true. First step is telling yourself that it is not really true, right? So जिसे हम आत्मा कहते हैं, वाइटल फोर्स, प्राण शक्ति, लाइफ एनर्जी बोलते हैं, कॉन्शियसनेस बोलते हैं, चेतना बोलते हैं, ये सब एक ही मतलब है. सोल का नेचर क्या है? सो पहला स्टेप तो आ गया. फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टेलिंग योरसेल्फ दैट आई एम अ सोल, and then understanding the soul, that what kind of soul, what virtues it has, what kind of things it has, what is the property of this soul. So it is eternal, it is not going to die. So this birth, wherever we are, whatever role we have got, of a child, of a son, of parent, whatever, it's just a part of my long journey. How long we'll talk about it, but it's just a part. And soul cannot die. आत्मा को कुछ नहीं होता है. It is just taking a part. Then after this birth, it will take another part, another costume, another body, and it's unchanging. The real nature, the real essence, the real virtue of soul cannot change. Yes, somehow we have forgotten that. That's why there is a negativity, but originally everything is there, everything is within us, that peace, that bliss, that happiness. So when we will tell ourselves again and again, all those virtues are going to emerge. वो अपने आप बढ़ने लग जाएंगे. This is what meditation is about. Telling yourself who you actually are, and those things are going to increase without any effort, right? And we are an observer. We are whole and we are blissful by nature. We do not actually have to do anything to feel content, to feel happy. We just have to take a break, tell ourselves that I am a blissful soul. It is within me. So we will experience it. So there are three states of the soul, right? First is the waker, the consciousness turned outwards. So in this state, when we work throughout the day, our main focus is outside, right? We do things with our sense organs, our mind is working, intellect is working. The second is dreamer, consciousness turned inwards. So what happens when we are sleeping? We are actually not doing anything physical, but still our mind is working. The dreams are coming, we are feeling something. What is that? Think about it. What is that? That is consciousness turned inwards. And the third is the sleeper. So in this case, we are actually feeling that soul consciousness. After a sleep, we feel refreshed. We do not really want to wake up. Reason? We feel so relaxed, so peaceful, so blissful, and we are healing ourselves through that time. So these are the states of the soul. What we experience, we just have to put an awareness to it. So Om, what is Om? Om is a combination of three mantras, right? So where does the soul reside? So this is also a very big question, because so many people have different theories about it. Some says that soul resides in the head, some says in the heart, some says it's not there, some says scientific mind says ये तो होता ही नहीं है कुछ, right? तो where does the soul reside? कहाँ रहती है ये soul? सबकॉन्शियसली देखते हैं कि हम क्या चीजें करते हैं, what do we do subconsciously, which means somehow, somewhere deeper down, we know where the soul is. So we put a tilak. Why do we put a tilak? Think about it. So there have been many things which we do because soul lives here. We call it that uh, in between the eyes, the soul resides. And there have been studies. There have been a lot of studies about it. And based on that, we are talking about it. So if we really want to go into the details, then here is the detail that between the hypothalamus and pituitary glands, there is that consciousness, there is that energy. It cannot be seen with the eyes, it can just be experienced. It is a thing to experience only. We really cannot see the soul, but there have been studies that there is something here which drives everything, which drives the mind, drives the brain, and signals the neurotransmitters, everything. It starts with here. So soul is here. And when we meditate, when we meditate for years, we start experiencing that warmth here. Not immediately, but slowly we start to feel that warmth here, like a tiny point of light that the energy spreading through this. And there have been so many books about it to experience that consciousness, that energy, right? And there have been many logical proofs of soul existence. For example, past life birth. So many people remember about their past life. ऐसा क्यों होता है? कुछ लोगों को अपने past का पता होता है, right? And there have been instances of deja vu. So what is that? There have been, this past life regression also is there, that somebody is very, very guilty about something and wants to find the answer. उनको past life regression भी किया जाता है, पिछले births में चले जाते हैं and they see what they have done wrong. So what is that? If we put on our consciousness, our efforts, we can we can check that, what I was in my previous birth, but we do not have to put energy in that. We have to put energy in changing ourselves, transforming ourselves, because the real reason why we meditate, real reason why we do everything is that we want to change, we want to bring a transformation. तो main essence को नहीं भूलना है. So many kids remember about their past lives. Yeah, they share. They have been news में बहुत बार आता है कि उनको पूरा याद था. They were my parents and that. So this is a proof that yes, soul exists and soul has covered so many births. So soul has taken so many births, and now it is here. So there are a lot of scientific studies out there. And now this point is that different personality traits in the same house. So why is that? So two kids are born, even twins are born through same parents, still their personality traits are different. Why? Because we have 5 types of sanskars and one of them is from our past life. So we can't really judge, and what we do, we compare. As a parent, we compare. As a person, we compare our friends. We have this habit of comparing people, that you go to same school, you do the same study, and still why you're not able to understand this. The reason, different संस्कार्स, different parts in the previous births. हो सकता है उनकी life में पहले कुछ और हुआ हो. So these are the examples of These are the examples that yes, soul does exist. Otherwise, can we justify the answer that twins are there, they're going to same school, same book, same parents, same tuition, but why everyone, both of them's interests are different, learning capability is different, understanding power is different, willpower is different, habits are different. Reason that we are not just which are visible. Otherwise we say that, you know, everyone has two eyes, everyone has a nose, everyone has 2 ears. Then why it is difficult for this person to understand and not for this person? So what we are missing is that we are not this body, we are not this mind, we are way much more than that. And we are energy, we are power, we are consciousness. So we have to experience ourselves as well as we have to see others as they are. They are souls and on a long journey, on a different journey. I really do not know what has happened in their previous births. So I really do not know how these habits have been formed, how they are behaving, why they are behaving this way. Can only be accepted, can only be explained through spirituality, the spiritual ways, observing and seeing things as souls, as power, as energies. So these are the seven virtues of the soul. How do we know that? Because here in Brahmakumaris, we learn that when we do the course and then we start experiencing this, right? So these are the seven virtues of the soul, and these are the basic steps of doing meditation. So many people ask that ये meditation करते कैसे हैं? What is meditation? Is it just about breathing in and breathing out, just being mindful about the things, just being gratitude? No, it's much more than that. And simple step, experience your virtues. So peace. When we say Om Shanti, it also means Om Shanti. Om means I am and Shanti means peace. So what we are doing, we are telling ourselves, reminding ourselves as well as others that I am a peaceful soul. You are a peaceful soul. And in peace comes everything. So time to question ourselves, check our wrong beliefs and change it. For example, we say, very generally we say that, getting angry, getting sad is very natural. Getting angry in that scenario, बात ही ऐसी थी, गुस्सा आना ही था, इरिटेट तो होना ही था, दुखी तो होना ही था. I had to get sad. My result was not what I expected. That person is not the kind of way I expected him to be, and many things, right? So what do you think, uh, those people who are very new, very new in spirituality, please speak your heart, what you feel that is getting angry? Do we say that, he talked so loudly to me, he misbehaved with me, he used so negative words, he criticized me? My response was natural, my response was obvious. मुझे तो ऐसे बोलना ही था, मुझे तो उसे गुस्सा करना ही था, उसको धमकाना था. What do you think? क्या लगता है? Has it become natural? Observe your life, observe people's around you, their life. They say that they use these words. Oh, my life is very bad. It's pathetic. It's killing me. My job is killing me. It's like hell. Do we say that? क्या कहेंगे? Generally, what do we do? These kind of words. Do we listen these kinds of words? So time, it's very natural. People say that taking alcohol, taking drugs, thinking negative, getting sad, getting angry, all negative emotions, they're quite natural. इसमें क्या हो गया? It's very normal. All those things, all those negativity, all those wrong beliefs are because we have become body conscious, which means we have forgotten this, we have slipped from this and become body conscious. Our ego has increased. If somebody says a little, a small negative word to us, hurtful things to us, we get sad, we get angry, we react like anything. So somehow we have forgotten our original virtues. Somehow we have forgotten that originally I am peaceful. So what I have to do, I have to remove all those negative belief systems layer by layer, layer by layer. See, it's like there have been so many layers on our original properties, like layers like these. So we have to remove one by one, one by one. How? Going into the shell and tell yourself after every, every now and then that no, peace is your original nature. We have to tell ourselves again and again, again and again. Let's say a negative situation is coming up. Somebody said bad things to us, somebody criticized us, somebody did not listen to us, somebody is not understanding what we want to say. Tell yourself that no, peace is my original nature. This is my property. Getting angry, getting sad is not. Visualize the situations where you think that you may get angry, you may get sad, you may get irritated. Tell yourself right now that no, I'll speak to myself that I am a peaceful soul. It is my property. I feel good when I'm peaceful. It feels good when I'm not letting the things outside affect my inner world. Do we all feel good? For example, let's say कुछ ऐसा हो जाए कि बाहर की चीजें अफेक्ट करना बंद कर दे एंड हम हमेशा पीसफुल रहे, always calm, not reacting, responding, not thinking negative about ourselves and others. How our life would be? क्या कहेंगे? Just think about this hypothetical situation. Do we all feel good? Yes, we feel good when we are peaceful. We feel good when we are in the moment. We feel good when there is no addiction is pulling us. So we all feel good. So what I have to do, I have to tell myself again and again and again that this is my original virtue. Peace is my original virtue. So I have to stay in that. I have to experience it more and more and more. More we'll experience it, more it is going to increase, more it is going to emerge. Similarly, like power. So when any negative situation is coming up, tell it to yourself, no, I have the power. I am a powerful soul. Power means staying calm in the adverse situation, staying calm when things are not going according to our way, and people are criticizing us, people living with me in my family are not behaving properly, are not loving me properly, still I am a powerful soul and I have the power to not get affected by it. Can we do that? Can we experience it? The real power is in forgiving, is in forgetting things which are not good for us. Tell yourself again and again that no, I am a powerful soul. Power is my virtue. So similarly, love, let's say love, let's say bliss. Bliss means आनंद, खुशी जिसे बोल सकते हैं. So what I have to do? I have to experience. I have to tell myself again and again and again that I do not have to go outside for that happiness. I am a blissful soul. So when we will experience this, we'll not look for the happiness, bliss, love from the outside, from the people. Otherwise, what happens? We look for love from the people. When people are accepting us, loving us, appreciating us, we feel good, we feel happy. And what happens when they do the exact opposite? When they criticize us, when they disrespect us, does not listen to us and say to us that, why are you like this? Why are you not like this? Why don't you act like this? Why don't you think like this? Why don't you speak like this? We feel bad or not? What do you think? We feel bad. We have to accept it because we have forgotten that I am a loveful soul. This is my virtue. I do not have to look it from the outside. Just because I have become body conscious, these things are coming. Any negative emotion is coming up. Anything we are looking outside, just tell it to, just remind yourself that you are being body conscious now. No, get back to the soul consciousness. Keep checking, keep refining. Of course, it is not going to happen in a day, in a month. It is going to take some time to get to experience those virtues. But just tell it to yourself again and again that you are becoming body conscious. Are you looking for love outside? Do you get hurt when people are not accepting you, criticizing you, not listening to you? You are being body conscious. Become soul conscious. Go into your shell like a tortoise. What tortoise does, he keeps on going into his shell. Whenever he senses a danger, he goes into his shell. Same way, what we have to do whenever we think that my peace is in danger, go into your shell, which means become soul conscious. Experience this. One day, throughout the day, just experience that I am a peaceful soul. Go into the depth of it. What is the meaning of peace? Read about peace, experience about peace, watch videos about peace, do research about peace, do write many points, quotes about peace, and then meditate on it. Meditate means tell yourself, experience those affirmations, those things. Knowledge is just one part. Second is experiencing it, realizing it, right? Second day, take power that I am a powerful soul. I have the power to guide my mind. I have the power to stay calm in the adverse situation. I have the power to let go of the things which are not important. I am a pure soul. I do not have any negative thoughts, any negativity, any grudges about anyone in this world. Maybe a question can come up in this point that, this person, if we check ourselves, there are so many things which we are holding on to. Maybe we have conflicts with someone 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 साल पहले, 10 साल पहले कुछ बात हुई होगी. It's still there. We keep on playing that cassette, that record again and again. This should not have happened. That person should not have done that. I have to tell myself that no, I am a pure soul. This is my virtue, and it's very easy for me to have pure feelings for everyone. Whatever they have done, there must be a reason behind it, and I am understanding the law of karma. So I am doing it for myself because I want my virtues to emerge. So it's very easy for me that I am a pure soul. I do not have any negativity, any negative thoughts about anyone in this world. And in this world, purity, you know, has become obsolete. And the way things are going on right now, people need, the world needs purity. Otherwise, this world is degrading like anything. So I have to purify myself, that no negative thought. And negative thought is coming, tell yourself. Impure thoughts, lustful thoughts are coming, tell yourself you are being body conscious, be soul conscious, right? The same is the case with the others. Take one by one, one by one. Take one day about a virtue. This is your meditation. Take 2 days, take 3 days about one virtue. Experience it throughout the day. Whenever you get time, talk this to yourself. Don't talk about people, don't talk about things. Talk this to yourself. And here we practice one thing. We do traffic control. After every 1 hour, we practice an affirmation which we have decided in the morning. So what is going to happen? Throughout the day, we'll have an attention at what I am thinking, what actually I am thinking, what is running in my intellects. So this brings a quick change, quick transformation, right? So we have to experience our virtues. These all are our virtues. So how to use it practically? Whenever you see a person, whenever you are guiding a person, if you are, let's say, responsible for a handling a team in the company, you're responsible for your kids, teaching them something. Back of the mind, just tell yourself that everyone is different, may look different from the outside, but every soul has these virtues. Some have forgotten that, some have immersed in them, some have merged in them. किसी के छुपे हुए हैं, किसी के एक्सप्लोर हो रहे हैं, बाहर आ रहे हैं, but actually they are all pure, they are all loveful, they are all blissful, they are all peaceful. Actually they have forgotten that. That's a different thing. But what I have to do, I have to see them as they actually are. This helps us in transforming, this helps in transforming people, which means this is how things work, vibrations work. When we tell ourselves that people around me in the office, they actually are pure souls, they actually are peaceful souls, we are sending that radiations, that vibration to these people, and chances are that they will start getting healing. They will start to come closer to themselves, their original identity. So we have to help them. We do not have to create negative thoughts that this person is always negative, this person thinks like this. No, everyone. Okay? So we have to shift the consciousness. Body consciousness means ego. Mind plays games with us. It's a mind game. Our body, nature of body has become to feel like that you have so many problems in your life, you want something in your life, you are a victim, you want sympathy. This is body consciousness. The body consciousness looks for love from the outside. That person will say that, everyone has to understand me, everyone has to like me, everyone has to follow me, right? So look at the people who are in command. कहते हैं ना कि पावर आने के बाद इंसान का पता चलता है. So what is body consciousness? All the negative emotions which are there, reason body consciousness. This is a checking point. This is a correcting point. जैसे ही कुछ भी नेगेटिव, एनी नेगेटिव, आप कुछ भी नेगेटिव सोच लीजिए, रीजन, रूट कॉज सिंपल, बॉडी कॉन्शियसनेस. जेलसी, कंपैरिजन, irritation, body consciousness. Change it to soul consciousness. कैसे? Again, telling yourself that no, this was a body consciousness. I have to change it. I bring my focus on myself, that I am a soul. And I am what kind of soul? Depends on the day, what you are practicing. But let's say I am a pure soul. So tell yourself that no, I am a pure soul. I do not have to create any negative thought about anyone, because this is not my nature. This is the nature of my body. My original nature is being peaceful. And then divine consciousness. We'll talk about it in details tomorrow, but still that soul conscious के बाद आता है divine conscious, that God conscious कह सकते हैं, परमात्म अभिमानी कह सकते हैं, that God is there, is very much there, and he is my father. He is just like me. I'm just like him. He's an ocean of peace. I am river of peace. So becoming this helps in transformation, changing ourselves so much and so much quickly. All those negativity will just go away quickly. So we have to keep shifting. First, from body consciousness, being aware that this is the habit, this is the sanskar of body consciousness. Whenever you think, there is a habit कि हमें सबको अपनी लाइफ में ना एक आदत हो गई है कि बिना ड्रामा के, बिना कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स के, बिना झगड़ा किए मजा ही नहीं आता है लाइफ में. उनको उनको ऐसा कुछ चाहिए. दे नीड समथिंग ऑफ this kind, the conflicts, the argument, the fighting to inflate their ego. So what is this? That is body consciousness, and it has no end. You keep on doing that, you will feel bad, you will not sleep properly, you will feel negative, you will get addicted, you will have compulsive thinking, negative thinking. Solution: just stop there and tell yourself that no, I am not this body, this nature. Any negative emotion is of body. I am a soul. ठीक है? और उसके बाद हम अगले सेशन में बात करेंगे who is the divine and who is that, उसको कैसे हमें प्रैक्टिस करना है. So what is soul consciousness? The practice of considering myself to be a soul, the living being within this body. That we living being in this body is soul consciousness. ठीक है? और दूसरों को भी क्या करना है? I have to see others like this pure being, pure light. This is going to help them realizing their true potential, because we are sending that high vibrations to them. ठीक है? So physical level पे कोई comparison नहीं. We all are souls and we all are on a different journey. No comparison. We do not know that what happened in our past, in their past births. No comparison. And no, neither inferiority complex nor superiority complex. कोई race नहीं है. Let's just stop running this race that this person is rich, so that person is happy. No, it's not true. I have to understand that I am what I am, everyone is, and what is my real identity. ठीक है? So practice कैसे करना है? Again, telling yourself again and again, I am not this body, not this appearance, not this label, not the people, not this position, not the money, not my mind. Just I am complete in myself, fulfill in myself. ठीक है, तो क्या करना है practice? What I have to practice today, just after the session, before sleeping, sleep with these thoughts that I am a soul, I am not this body. And tomorrow in the morning, first thought should be this, that I am a soul, not this body. And see change, see the change in your thought pattern, see the change in your thinking patterns and your happiness level, right? So take 2 minutes, 3 minute experience, start experiencing your true self, your true virtues, so that it starts getting emerged. Okay, and I hope today's session was really helpful for you. So thank you so much. Om Shanti.
So, thank you so much for your time. It's been such an insightful session, very helpful to all of us. There are a few questions. Can we take them, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So this question is related to the soul. They want to have more clarity on the soul. They want to ask, is the soul same as character?
Character, or we can say impressions, sanskars, are one part of the soul. So जैसे बोलते हैं that mind, intellect and impressions, मन, बुद्धि और संस्कार, ये तीनों को मिलाकर ये तीनों आत्मा की शक्तियां होती हैं. So one part is character, or you can say sanskars, but this is the whole, mind and intellect. They are working constantly, visualizing, feeling, creating thoughts, then the habits are making. So you can say that one part is character.
Right. But still, to bring a transformation, we have to consider it as separate.
Yes, and the main point is that there are some people, let's say character, they say that um, we learn from our parents, the kind of characters we have, the kind of habits we have, and we think that it cannot be changed. So the point is that the character can be changed, the thought patterns and scars can be changed, because one of them was our past life. And when we become soul conscious, we can change it. We can bring a quick transformation to our character, you can say, to our thought process, to our habits. So this is the point, is that we have to experience that when I'll be more soul conscious, my virtues are going to increase and my habits are going to change.
There's one more. Which is more important, peace or success?
You tell me. For me, peace is success.
Yes, peace should be the ultimate success.
Yes, because see, success, we have to define success, right? When we call what is success, what is success? As I said, that if throughout the day I stayed peaceful, I did not do what was wrong and I did what was right, nothing negative pulled me, I was happy, I was content, this is success to me, right? For everyone, success is different. But again, on this physical level, even if we achieve success, we become millionaire, billionaire, we get first rank in anything, does not guarantee, can't guarantee that you are peaceful, you are happy. And examples are everywhere, है ना? तो बहुत से examples हैं. So the success should be, again, bring your consciousness to inside. It's success. Am I happy? Was I happy throughout the day? Check. Then you are successful in every sense, because in physical world, it is going to reflect. sooner or later. So peace is success. So I would say that peace is important and peace is success.
Right. Someone is asking what to do when a negative thought pops up in the mind.
Just don't attach to it. First thing, the mistake we do is that we identify with it, that, oh, this, I am this. See, it's very easy to when one of our friend is going through something, and we very easily counsel them, advise them that, do this, don't do that.
The reason being, because we are not able to tell ourselves, because we are too attached to our thought process. So whenever a negative thought is coming, just don't get attached to it. Just tell yourself, this is not my nature. This is not my original thinking process. This is of my body, of my mind, you can say. This is not true. What is the truth? What is the ultimate truth? All those seven virtues, right? So throughout the day, we get 80,000 thoughts, every thought in 2 seconds. So the reason can be anything. Reason can be what movie we watched today in the morning, what news we watched, what we watched on social media, and what we did in the previous in 5 years ago. Reason can be anything. It's not true. Just tell that it's not true.
Right.
The truth is this.
Right. And like you mentioned earlier, we have to say that this is body consciousness. I'm a soul. That
This is body
separation.
consciousness. This is mind which is playing games with me. This is not truth. The mind is making me feel like a victim. It is making me feel like that I'm good for nothing. It is looking for love. It is looking for that drama which I shared. It is looking to have that arguments, that conflicts. These all are not true. ये सच नहीं है. The truth is, I love being peaceful. So experience that.
One more question is here. I was feeling lonely in the evening and I tried to do some different action which was not right. What to do?
Loneliness, the reason of loneliness is again, it's very deep. There can be many reasons, but the thing is, there is an emptiness inside. Why do we feel lonely? We think that we need someone, we need something to feel complete, to feel happy. So when we will practice more soul consciousness, that I actually need nothing. I am content in myself. When we talk about our virtues, when we experience, that's why it is very, very important that we experience our real nature, our virtues which we talk. That is complete, that is going to complete that emptiness, that is going to fill the light in the dark places in our mind. So eventually we'll start feeling good and will not need anyone, and will don't fall for the wrong things, addictions, because we have made ourselves complete. So हमने माइंड को समझा, हमने उसको ज्यादा पावर नहीं होने दिया, हमने सोल को एम्पावर किया. That's why we'll start feeling complete.
Right. And even if we look at it, the thoughts like I'm lonely, I'm incomplete are at the level of the mind. When we're experiencing the soul is the virtues of the soul is peace and blissfulness, and then
Yes.
it'll radiate that.
Yes. Again, as I said, that this I am lonely. The reason is again telling yourself that this is mind creation, and actually this is making me feel like that I need someone, I need people to feel good, and that is not right. Right? So many people, they get married, they get into a relationship just because they feel lonely, and that is not the right thing.
Right.
It is a very, very grave mistake we make. So don't do things like this. If you are lonely, be soul conscious, experience and elevate yourself, that thing will go up.
Right. Just one more question. Can we always follow the truth or not?
Yes, we can, but it is going to take time to, first of all, know the truth. Second is to understand the truth. And third thing is to follow the truth. So, first step is knowing the truth. In this world, we can't really define the truth, right? Only when we become more, go deep into spirituality, what our soul is saying is truth, because we have purified it, we have connected with ourselves and God. Then only we can know the real truth. Truth means which gives us that satisfaction, that peace. So it is very, very much possible, but it is going to take time for it.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. Okay,
So
thank you so much.
thank you so much. Thank you everyone, and I hope you complete this and join us in this beautiful journey. Thank you so much. Om Shanti. Good night.
Om Shanti. Have a good day. Good night.